Right, old girl, your first guest today is someone that you know really well.
Oh, yeah.
Try and keep the flirting to a minimal because it's a bit uncomfortable for me to
Is
have to sit
it
and watch
really?
through.
Really?
But I know you're going to love him. It's Pete Wicks.
Lovely, I can't wait.
I bet you can't.
I can't wait. Well, I'm going to flirt.
Listen,
I'm going to flirt.
Because I need to give you a brief, get you through. So you're going to speak about family. You know he does stuff with dogs. You've watched his show.
Oh, yeah,
So you
yeah.
can sit down and talk about all that and have a nice time and flirt. Do whatever you want.
I will. Don't worry about that.
Here, old girl, whack the fucking kettle on.
Piss off, piss off, piss off, piss off. I told you then to fuck off, and I'm telling you now, fuck off.
That one made me laugh.
Hello, my angel.
Hello, darling.
How are you?
Nice to see you, Pete.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Would you like a nice cup of tea?
I'd love a cup of tea.
How'd you like it?
Strong and just like a brief introduction to milk.
Exactly. Bo, a nice strong cup of tea.
Don't mess this up. Just
What am
like
I, the fucking tea
A small
lady?
introduction to the milk.
Yeah, just let it say hello.
Let it say hello.
Oh, here you go, ladies. Enjoy.
Thanks so
There
much.
you
Hello,
go.
Pete.
Enjoy,
There you
Pete.
go.
Not a bad
Enjoy.
job.
That's it. Get your
Well
mouth
done.
around that, son.
Pete, what's your favourite tattoo, darling?
The majority of mine are shit, but I'm going to say I've got your name tattooed on me.
Oh, no. Oh.
Margie. See on the wrist. So any time I think of, I just think Margie. It's you.
You think of me?
Yeah, it wasn't originally for you, but let's pretend.
I've got to ask you, what's your favourite swear word?
Oh, do you know what? That's the easiest question you could ask me.
It is?
Unsurprisingly, my favourite swear word is cunt.
That's your best one.
It is the best one, isn't it? It's just you can use it affectionately, you can use it angry, you can use it in all kind of areas, really. And what I really like about cunt is it shocks people.
Oh, I should imagine it stopped them in their fucking tracks.
Do you know what I mean? But it's the context behind it. All right, cunt, cunt. It's, you know what I mean?
So you can use it good in a sentence.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you feel about shit cunt?
Well, so
Because that's a whole nother level.
shit cunt is a
That's
whole.
when you mean it.
Yeah, shit cunt. So I always think good cunt, and then shit cunt. That's a real prick.
That's
Yeah.
going some, isn't it? That
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. Shit cunt's
That's
just
when
sort
you
of a level up,
really
innit?
mean it. When
Yeah,
you-
and I've got a new one at the minute which I really enjoy, which is inbred swamp cunt. That's a real favourite of mine in terms of pinhead cunt. That's a good one. I really enjoy that one. Anything really with cunt on the end, you can really expand
You
on
love it.
It's very versatile.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
It sounds like it is.
Yeah. There's a lot of places you can go with cunt.
Well, exactly. But you go at the right time, don't you, when it's necessary?
100%.
Listen, Pete, I've got to ask you, what was your corporate job before Towie?
Oh,
Yeah.
corporate cunt. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Oh, corporate cunt friend.
So, yeah, believe it or not, I actually had like a real job. So, yeah, I worked in the city and I was like an international sales director for a medical recruitment company. So I used to supply sort of doctors to the NHS and all over the place. So, yeah, I had a real actual job before
So it
I
was
became a
shirt
bum.
and tie?
Yeah, full shirt
You
and
meant
tie.
it?
Yeah, full whistled a lot.
And did you enjoy it?
Do you know what I did? I did enjoy it because I was using me. But unfortunately now, though, the thing I struggle with most now is that I don't use my brain that much. So I've sort of turned into a thick cunt.
Well, I'm sure you lose your brain pretty good. I'm sure you do. But I do know from before our little chat, you know, you told me your name's similar to me. She was a psychic healer, wasn't she?
Yeah, she used to call us a spiritual healer, and it was really weird. It wasn't like, it's not saying she did for a job, never took money from people, like nothing
No.
like that. It was just
She was a
she had
psychic
gift.
healer.
Yeah, she had a gift.
So it was a gift that she had,
Yeah.
but also she must have had a good heart, because if you've got a good heart, you get them gifts.
It's mad because it's like anyone, and that's why I think it's so similar. It's not because of age or because of how you talk or anything else. It's the feeling I get around you is the same feeling I get around
Yeah,
my nan.
it's-
And it's the same feeling why all these people in this room and why everyone loves you is because people gravitate towards people that have got something. And that was like my nan, like everyone, you know, I remember being a kid and I used to go around her house and there'd be like 5 or 6 fucking ex-cons sat in there like all fucking tattooed like big fucking fellas, and I'd be like, what the fuck
Having
are they?
healing.
And so she used to, have all these kind of reprobates from around the area, and they'd come round and be the most polite fucking person because she would help them get on a better path.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
because your name probably she must have been one of them people. She had a calming influence over people.
It's the only time she's the only person that's ever made me feel safe.
Yeah, that she, you know, and that's something that's in a person.
Yeah.
She had that calming influence, but also, as you probably like me, she could drop a few F-bombs, couldn't she? And she could lose it when she had to.
It's mad, isn't it? Because she's the most calming, the only person that I've ever safe around, but there is absolutely not a hope in hell that I would fuck with her.
No.
Fucking frightening, the woman. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. I don't care who you are, she put the fucking fear of God in you.
Yeah, yeah.
A little bit like you. Do you know what I mean? Behind the smile, you are one nasty fucker.
Well, that's what they say to me. But I wonder what she'd think of Sam when he's on form. Can you imagine what she'd be calling him?
Oh, do you know what? She'd love him because he's like a puppy, but I think she could only spend about an hour with him before she told him to fuck off. You know what I mean?
But I mean, he wasn't at the podcast when I come that day. So where is he today?
So today he's filming Sam because he's got this kind of big job at the minute that he's spending a lot of time doing. So I'll be with him tomorrow. But I do really want to see you and Sam interact. I think I just think it would be mental.
I want to. I'd love to meet him properly.
He's seen some of the clips when you come on our pod, and he thinks we're the same person. So he thinks he'd love you. And I said, I'll be honest with you, Sam. I think, and I'm pretty sure she will think you're a cunt. And he was like, what do you mean? I said, well, if the same person, it's what I think.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Sam and I is the most unlikely friendship you could ever imagine.
Yeah, because you're right opposites, aren't you?
Opposite sides, like completely different upbringings. He was brought up by a butler, like, do you know what I mean?
Butler?
Like you had to cross a moat
Posh
to get to school, that sort
Cockney.
of stuff. It's like, you know, if you put it back into like old, I would have been like the stable boy whilst he was in the fucking big house. You know what I mean?
Posh meets Cockney.
But he's got such a gentle heart. He's such a he is one annoying prick.
Yeah.
But he is genuinely a great guy. And like if we'd have gone to school together, I'd kick the fuck out of him. But because I've met him in an adult life and I've calmed down again, I tolerate him.
Has he got a woman friend at the moment?
He has. He's got himself a bird.
I thought so. Someone said on the grapevine. He's caught in again.
Yeah, he's over the moon.
He's had a few, hasn't he?
Well, not as many as me, but
no, not as many as you. But he ain't done bad.
No, he's done. Sam's a real relationship type person, and his missus now is really, really lovely. She's
I wish you met her.
Yeah, she's really sweet. She's really lovely. She's really good for him. She's beautiful, and she makes him really happy. And Sam is very much like you know, he's not like a Jack the Lad type of guy.
No. He's too gentle for that.
He's quite sensitive,
and
like you know, he had a bit of a rough year last year, and he's really happy at the minute. They're quite cute, but they're sort of.
But he's close to his family, isn't he, Pete?
Well, he lives.
He's got the sister Louise, isn't he?
Yeah, he's close to them geographically as well, because he lives next door to his fucking sister.
Oh no.
So he's constantly in and out, and he's got his nephew Leo, who's a sort of I'm the unofficial godfather too, just because I think, you know, Leo probably needs a bit more.
Sam's
busy playing Lego, and I'll take him for his first pint. You know what I mean, that sort of thing. But him and his sister are really close, and Ryan and you know, that's his sister's partner, and his mum Karen and Mike. They've got quite a close family.
But and his brother-in-law a trainer or something, isn't he, Pete?
He is one, but he's like Thor. He's like West London's answer to Thor. He's one big cunt. He's lovely, really lovely guy, quite gentle, but he's fucking huge.
Yeah. I remember seeing it.
You'd like him. I'll tell you, look, he's a bit like Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, is he?
You'd fucking love him.
Oh, I'll have to meet him then.
Well, we do the pod.
Sam.
Next time I should have got him in.
Get him in next time,
I'll get him in for you. I'll arrange it. I'll arrange a little meeting.
So you can't keep trying to meet men.
Why not?
Well, what do you mean?
Why not?
Well, what
the mind's willing, it's the body that ain't.
Listen, I reckon, there you go, darling. You don't worry about that.
Well,
I'll tell you what, we should wingman. Back off, we are. We're trying to wingman.
Yeah,
we're going
to be wingman. Listen,
wingman.
I'm being producer here. I know you're having a nice chat, but you've got questions to get through. So come on.
I've been asking Pete some questions. Let's see what other they've got.
It took me hours to write all them questions down, you know. I was doing all my research on you.
Oh, I thought it just meant because you're not very good at reading and writing.
Tattoos. But what was the best bit of advice your nan ever give you, Pete?
Oh, the best bit of advice my nan ever gave me, no one is better than you. but you are better than no one.
And that's true.
And I think, you know, like I always took that, and I would hope, like, regardless, listen, we can all be dickheads at times, and I've been a dickhead multiple times, you know, I won't forgive myself for some of the times that I've been a complete
like
prick.
he's been.
I know, to be honest with you.
Pointing at the fucking picture.
But in all honesty, Bo, like, you should take that, it's quite off-putting for the guests.
It's shocking. You know what it looks like? You know the film Goonies? It looks like it's
Hey,
got hey, you guys!
Mate, but it doesn't look real either.
It's shocking. Look how fat my right arm is.
Well, yeah, it looks like you're an arm wrestler at the age of 3 months.
He was
mental.
fed well. He was
Fucking fed well. You must be joking. Did you eat?
Well, this is Mickey's put that there as a bit of own back to him.
It just sort of
Because
looks
he's
like,
always causing bother for me and other people.
it looks
well,
a bit
Mickey,
like an AI potato.
AI potato.
I mean, that's a bit dramatic, mate. That's a bit.
Do you know what I mean?
out
Like,
there.
it's just like someone's just whacked
It ain't that bad.
You know, like when you make like fucking like Guy Fawkes, like November 5th, it looks like you've kind of just put a potato on top of a stick type body.
It's really not that. I think it's quite cute, to be honest.
Listen, you've got better as you got older, mate.
Yeah, fine wine, me, mate.
Well, how long has your name been gone, Pete? Is it 5 years?
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah. And what do you think if she was sitting here now with us, what she'd say to you?
Do you know what the really lovely thing, like, and it's mad actually, and this is again why you and Bo I think are so special, is I sit here and say so many soppy things about my nan, and we would have them kind of conversations now and then, but the majority of what we should be sitting there taking the piss out of me.
Yeah.
And that's what I love the most, is the way, you know, people never really understood how we spoke to each other, because she'd
Same
be like,
as us,
he's
yeah.
a wanker, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
you're not dead yet, you old witch.
Yeah.
And people are like, how can you fucking say that? But it was kind of our terms of affection was kind of bullying each other a little bit. And so actually, if she was here, the chances are, you know, you and her would probably just be slagging me off. She'd be telling you all the things that I've done wrong,
Well, yeah.
why I'm a wanker.
Oh, because she used to call you that, didn't she?
Oh, yeah, she used to say I should have been a wank stain. I loved her. It's
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of weird. But I don't know. I find it difficult because I don't know what she would say. She was always, listen, for me, my nan was the only one that ever told me the truth. When I was wrong, and
Yeah.
she'd tell me. But in the same respect, I would hope that she was proud of me, and I would hope that
Well,
whatever
I'm
I
sure
do.
she is.
And it goes, you know, it's part of, like, you know, the best advice she ever give me is, you know, whatever mistakes I've kind of made and whatever kind of people make, one thing that I've always done is treat everyone the same.
Yes, yeah.
So it doesn't matter whether you're making tea or it doesn't matter if you own a fucking company.
Yeah.
No one is better than...
Yeah.
And I think her instilling that in me is she's exactly the same thing. She's the sort of person that I would love to come on this kind of adventure. And do you know what? You and her having a podcast would be fucking hilarious.
But the thing is,
Can you imagine it? Oh, fuck.
Well, I know that you know, like, you're a big dog lover, aren't you, Pete? You're a big dog lover. And, you know, they've even give you the show
Yeah.
with the dogs.
Yeah, listen, dogs are better than people. I genuinely believe that. And yeah, I've got two of mine. I've just got a kind of a new puppy. I lost one of my dogs a few months ago, but they're all kind of rescues. And honestly, all the mad shit that I get to do, and I'm really, really blessed to do some strange shit. I never meant to end up in this kind of TV
But
kind
you've
of
done
weird
it.
world. So you try and make the best of it. The only thing I've ever wanted to do was do something with dogs, and I've been trying to get that show after Gran for like 6 years, and now we're just about to start filming the fourth series. And
The fourth one, well,
yeah, and it's
must have been a success then.
Oh, it's won a few awards and that, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? But
yeah, good luck to you, boy.
More than anything, I think, you know, me getting a chance, you know, I spend 6 months kind of filming a series at a time, and it means that I get to spend the majority of my days, you know, with dogs that have, you know, had a bit of a shitty time and be part of their kind of journey in rehabilitating them and whatnot, and it's an incredible thing, but also what it's done for kind of Dogs Trust. In terms of the amount of dogs that are now getting adopted, the donation, everything's increased for once. And it's very, you know, I don't often say this because I don't think I've done a lot in my life to be proud of, but I'm proud of that show. Because it makes a difference.
But then you should be proud of yourself.
It's not really anything to do.
Well, you should, because you've come from a little boy that got called wanker probably 24 fucking hours of the day.
To a little man that gets called wanker 24 hours a day.
But look at you now, though, Pete. You know, you have to think of that. You know, you have to sort of say to yourself, I deserve what I've got now.
I don't think I deserve it.
Well, I think you do.
I find it. I don't know. It's difficult. Like even with the show, I'm proud of the show, and it might have my name on it, but it's nothing to do with me. I think it's just I'm just.
Well, it is to do with you. You're the main one in the show.
I'm just kind of a vehicle to tell a story, and I think the same with everything. I've done so many shitty things in my life that I'll forever try and make up for that.
But then you can't do that all the time. Sometimes you have to say to yourself, I deserve this. If you don't deserve it, you don't get it. You don't get it. You have to say that to yourself. I'm worth what I'm doing. I'm sure your nan would say, you silly fucking wanking little bastard. Why do you think you're doing it? Because people like you. People like you. You wouldn't be in this position if they didn't like you, the same as me.
Well, he would, because he'll be with Sam.
Oh, fuck off you.
Yeah, thank you.
No, Pete, but listen, you must be liked to be doing what you're doing. If they didn't like you, do you think they'd have had you for a full fucking series for the dogs? I don't think so. And look how good you do. I'm just going to read on your show how you're helping men with mental health problems. Help that fucker.
Oh, he's past helping.
My mental health's fine, actually.
Yeah.
I'm doing well.
But you do, don't you? You have helped a lot of men with mental health problems.
Yeah, so I do another pod called Man Made, and it comes off the back of I had a book out a couple of years ago, and really that was off the back of, again, losing my net. It's that kind of not having that kind of safety net and that blanket, and then having to take a bit of responsibility, because I think I use my nan as a crutch a lot. So I had fucking things going on,
Exactly.
Nan sort it out.
Yeah.
I'd need her to sort my head
same.
out. And then actually when that kind of goes, I was in a pretty fucking shitty place, because I didn't know how to sort anything out. And actually, part of the pod is not, my life's a car crash, so it's not about giving advice, but I think a lot of what we do when it comes to mental health, not just men, but in all sorts of people.
All sorts of people.
We're told to talk, but really what we don't do is listen. And actually, I think that's one of the most important things, even like sitting here, we're sitting here talking,
Yeah.
but actually the nice thing about this, and the nice thing about when my nan was there, is sometimes I didn't need her to give me any advice. I'd think she was sorting it, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was just that she'd listen.
Yeah.
And actually, sometimes having someone to listen and really makes a difference. So with the pod, it's just about people coming on, telling their kind of stories.
Yeah,
and
because
their
you
opinions.
let them talk about it.
Yeah, and I think that's the most important thing. Is
It's a big help, yeah. Because a lot of people I don't want to talk about it. I don't.
Yeah.
But when they come on your pod, you get them to talk about it. So to me, that must be like therapy for them. They're getting it off of their chest.
And it's kind of like a bit of therapy for me, because when you hear someone else's kind of struggle sometimes.
Yeah, you think mine ain't so bad.
Yeah, but also it's just relatable, because you can relate different parts to yourself. And I think that, again, that's a big problem with mental health, is we talk about it a lot more now. It was never, my nan always used to say this to me, it was never really a thing back in the day, mental health.
Years ago, no,
but people
exactly,
suffered
it was
now,
taboo.
Now everyone has to put a label on everything, but really it's just about, being caring enough and empathetic enough and compassionate and kind enough to listen to someone else and not to judge people. And the problem we have now is a lot of people judge, and also when it comes to mental health, everyone suffers.
Yeah.
There is not, it's not some people that don't.
There's even children, Pete, suffering with it and all.
And I think that's the problem, is we're kind of told all these different things that you should be doing, like there's a cure, and there is no cure. It's just about ensuring life is genuinely, in my eyes, about ensuring that you have more good days than bad days.
Exactly.
You ain't never going to stop the bad days. Them fuckers are coming.
But like in your nan's time and my time, when we was young, if you felt a bit, you had to snap out of it. You had to snap out of it, or pull your fucking self together.
But also, I mean, you said it to me as well, like, I feel like there was a lot more community and a lot more friendship in terms of... So actually,
much. We've been talking about that.
That's where the listening comes in, is that actually, the community and your next door neighbours and people...
You could sit and tell your neighbour.
When someone had a shitty time, you'd have a group of people around them who'd
that
be
would
like,
help
right,
them.
let's
do something. This is what we were saying.
And a lot of that is just part of the listening, and that's kind of, the idea, as Wally as it sounds, like behind the pod, is actually it's about a load of people coming together listening so that you feel heard, because sometimes we don't feel heard.
But this is what I say about the times now. That's the sad part. People today would not knock on someone's door and say, "Are you all right? Do you need any help?" Like they did years ago in your nan's time and my time. "Here, so-and-so's not well. Right, I'll get a bit of I'll take the kids to school."
Yeah.
Another neighbour, I can remember one of the neighbours cooking the dinner for the husband and 3 kids on the night.
Yeah.
Today.
And that's like, you know, with social media, you're accessible to so many more people, but what you don't have is really your actual people.
Yeah.
Because you have so many different types of people. You know, we all know fucking 200, 300 millions of fucking people, and you've got access to all these millions of people.
Yeah.
But who have you really got? And that's another thing. Like, you know, I was always told that, you know, as a kid, if you can go through life and you have a fistful of people you fucking trust, then you've done well.
Then you've done well.
You've done well.
Exactly. And it's like everything else, Pete. When we was growing up, my mother's always said to us, if you've got one good friend, you're all right.
Yeah.
You only need one good friend.
Yeah, it's just sad that mine's ended up being Sam.
Nan, one more for you. I'm not doing this on purpose, by the way.
Ended up
Just
with
keep
Sam.
on.
Fuck off! What is it? Is that Paul Daniels just pulling them out of a fucking hat, the
It's my first time
geezer,
as
isn't
a
he?
producer, yeah? If you need any help on your podcast, shout me.
Listen, the fucking questioning, no
Just
wonder
do it.
they write them down and I have to read them.
About 8
What's
inches.
the worst thing you've ever smelt?
And don't say a female. Well, if you like a gnu, don't say their name.
Sake.
The worst thing I've ever smelt. Fucking hell, that's
What a
just.
fucking question.
I'll tell you what you should do, like just between us, just get a new producer. What's the worst thing I've ever smelt? Oh, fucking hell, I've smelt some fucking. Do you know what? I can give you a funny one or a quite a graphic, horrible one.
Graphic, please.
Go for it. Graphic.
So if we're going to the dogs, I've done quite a bit of work in South Korea on dog meat farms. Going to shut down dog meat farms. I've been over and shut down some dog meat farms, and I won't go too much into it, but some of the stuff that happens there in terms of what they do, the smell. I've done stuff in Finland on fur farms and undercover stuff. Yeah. Animals are a big passion of mine because I just think they're so innocent. I can't understand why anyone would be cruel to them. Some of the shit there is horrendous. But other than that, what's the kind of, because that's, you know, it's quite
What's
deep.
the smell? What's the
Can we have a funny one? Because fuck me, this
that's
is
what I mean.
depressing,
Well, you
mate.
said
Jesus,
deep,
I
but
thought I didn't know it was going to go down that route. I was thinking of another route, and you've just everyone's depressed.
No, that's the kind of, you know, that's a real fucking horrendous. The smell and noise of that is horrendous. But other than that is, and it happens quite a lot, mostly on Wednesdays, because it's when I film Staying Relevant. But Sam, he's got an issue. He pebble dashes the fucking toilet, St. Chronic, the geezer, and it's bad. He stinks. Sam is a real stinker.
I see it online, you saying something about he's not cleaning the fucking bathroom sink and that.
No, the geezer, yeah, he's a...
Wait, shit's in the sink?
No, he don't. No, it's when he brushes his teeth and he leaves all the fucking crap. I've got a thing about hygiene. I'm quite, you know what I mean? Like, I smoke and I drink too much, so I smell like a fucking brewery. But I'm quite hygienic with stuff.
Yeah.
It's dirty people. It really fucks me up. I'll tell you another fucking bad smell while I'm at it. I don't like getting on a tube. Used to get on a tube every day. I don't understand, especially we're coming into the summer now. First thing in the morning, why do you fucking stink?
Yeah.
Really aggravating. Unless you've got a medical problem, in which case hold a card up and say, this isn't my fault.
Yeah.
Other than that, I just think you're a dirty prick.
Yeah.
Because when you stood there holding a row because it's so packed and your armpit's in me fucking nose, like there is nothing, well, I cannot understand it first thing in the morning.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I'm
Do you know
with
what I mean?
you on that
Yellow
one.
armpits and that, you dirty cunt.
Yeah.
What's your biggest pet hate?
I don't know. I don't think I've got one.
No, fuck off. You must do.
You must have one. Everyone's got one.
Mine is right. This is a bit of a weird one. It's the way people introduce themselves.
Oh yeah.
So, for example, like as a bloke, like we shake hands or whatever else, is if people don't give me eye contact.
Yeah, you think something's amiss.
It fucks me off.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it's something that really aggravates me.
Yeah.
Is people that can't hold eye contact.
People that talking to you and they're looking over your shoulder.
Well, you can tell when someone ain't fucking listening.
Yeah.
If you're going to have a conversation with someone in front of you, have the conversation with someone in front of you. If your mind's elsewhere, fuck off elsewhere, because that gets on my nerves as well. That's a big pet hate for me.
Yeah.
Also, just rudeness as well. Like I know that's a really cliche one, but if you're in a
No,
fucking...
please and thank you.
No, if you're in a bar, like say you're in a busy fucking pub and you get people trying to fucking push it, just try and get their drink, just fucking wait, you'll get a drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people that jump, like won't let someone go first, like things like that. Manners are really fucks me off.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of
because manners is very important, isn't it?
Well, listen, I'm a knobhead in loads of ways, but I would hope that my manners ain't that fucking bad. So when people have bad manners.
That's what I come from. I told you, Pete. I come from a family of 8.
Yeah.
But we was all we wasn't dragged up. We was brought up as best as families could do then, like money wise and everything else. I come from a very loving family, and my mother told all us, please and thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, always.
Mean a lot in life, you know, and rudeness.
Yeah.
Rudeness, and I can remember my mum had a funny saying. She used to say, if anyone's rude, stop them and always say to them, as at this moment, I'm not being rude to you, so I would ask you not to be rude at me. And it used to stop them. It stunned them, Pete. It stunned them because you didn't shout and holler.
But also, I think it's because no one else pulls people up on things.
No.
Do you know what I mean? They're just allowed to get away with it and you end up with neighbours. Another thing, whilst we're on the things that annoy me, when I'm walking a dog, people have their dogs fucking off leash and their dog turns out to be a cunt.
Yeah. Running round berserk, yeah.
It's dog's not fucking friendly. Stick it on a lead then, because my dog's lovely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Really, and it's always a cockapoo.
Oh, then.
Always a cockapoo.
Yeah.
Oh, he's lovely, really. Why is he chewing on me fucking dog's leg then?
Well, the big one would be taking you for a walk soon.
Oh, he's petrified of anything. This is the biggest problem. I've got myself a fucking Rottweiler.
And he's
a pussy.
Yeah, but my niece's was.
Honestly.
He was so gentle.
He's a fucking tart.
Yeah, they called him Muller. I don't know why, because he was as quiet and docile as anything.
Yeah,
but they do get huge, don't they, Pete?
Yeah, he's going to be a big boy, Rodney the Rottweiler, but he's more like Rodney the wrong one at the minute. He's, you know what I mean?
Does it get on with your other dog?
Yeah, he's petrified of him.
Is it?
Yeah, the other one's sort of blind and deaf. Eric's fucking 12 and he's like a loaf of bread with legs. I mean, he's just, you know, he just sort of wanders about.
How many times a day do you walk him, Pete?
Rodney and I go out every morning for an hour, 5 a.m. Before we do anything, and then he comes. I nearly bought him today. He comes to work with me all the time, so he goes out 2-3 times a day. Eric doesn't really go out that often anymore because he's quite old. He's just a bit.
Wants a bit quiet life.
Yeah, he's
I know the feeling.
He's quite happy. Do you know what I mean?
I know the feeling.
But he's struggling to walk at the minute, and someone said to me the other day that I should get him a pram, but I just don't know if I can bring myself to pushing a dog around in a fucking pram.
I can't see you pushing a pram with dogs in it, Pete. No,
I can't see you pushing a pram with anything in it. To be honest with you.
I'm sure your nan would like you to have a nice homely woman. I think it'd come to you.
It come to me.
And it went to him.
I had a rough patch with women before this one.
Well, fuck me if it can happen for you.
Yeah, tell me about it. It can happen for anyone. I had a right rough patch.
Yeah, you never
And
know.
the funny part about it, Pete, what a lot of people don't know is, he was saying something to me one day, asking me about what's going to blah, 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 you know, what's going to happen, blah, blah. And I said to him, right out of the blue, who's Mickey, Bo? And he said, no, Michael. And I said, no, Mickey, it's a girl. I don't know anyone. 2 weeks later, he met the partner, Mickey.
Well, it's weird you say that because when you come and did my podcast, you really kindly gave a reading to one of the girls in my office.
Yeah.
And quite a lot of what you've said
was right.
Yeah. She was quite emotional about afterwards because she loves to go for a fucking reading, but half the time it's full of bollocks.
Yeah.
No one has ever
told
got things
what
right.
they need to be told, not what they want to be told.
Exactly. So.
And that is, you know, like your nan must have been a very, very spiritual woman as well, because you can't be a psychic healer if you're not spiritual. Yeah. You know, but a lot of them they want to know, oh, am I going to fall in love? Am I going to get married? It's the nitty-gritty things that, you know, that you need to be told.
Yeah.
So many go and they're telling them what they want to hear. Yeah. Oh, you're going to get married, you're going to be happy and that. Well, if you fucking ain't, don't tell them that they are. But to me, I think, and I know I'm right, you need a nice homely woman, and you'll meet one when you least expect it.
Fingers
She'll
crossed.
come into your life. Yeah, I want to invite to the wedding.
Of course, well, listen, it could be you.
Well, I don't think it'd be me,
When I least
Pete.
expect it.
I've got bad fucking knees, bad shoulders. What do you want with me for?
I was going to say something really inappropriate then, but I
Yeah,
won't.
no,
Yeah, but
don't, yeah,
don't,
no,
but
don't. Yeah.
don't.
I was going to as well when I
Don't
thought,
you
no,
worry.
I'm
Even I won't go that far.
no.
I'm sure that you will meet someone and it'll be the love of your life.
Well,
You've
do you
been
know-
meeting the wrong ones.
Do you know what? If I do, I'm going to have to bring her to see you because you're, and it's, you know, I don't know you particularly well, but the time I've spent you're someone's opinion who matters to me and I trust.
Well, if I tell you you will, then you will. Then you will. Who knows when? There's no, spirit don't give times. All it is important for you to know, it will come and it will happen. And I'm sure when it do, your nana be looking down and saying, that's it, Pete, that's the one for you. But, well, it will. So, listen, you might even meet someone before Sam's settled down.
Yeah, well, it's just however long his bird can put up with him.
But listen, I've got to meet that fucking nightmare I have.
Yeah, no, you will. We're gonna have to do something because I think it would be fascinating. Watching you two meet is something that I feel like David Attenborough should narrate.
They're either going to love each other or hate each other, aren't they?
No,
Not hating, but it's going to be that relationship.
He'll love
yeah.
her because he'll be fascinated. Like he's fascinated by me. Sam's favourite thing to do is he says it all the time. He just likes to watch me.
Yeah.
Watches you?
Because it's so because it's so different to how he's brought
It's so
up,
different
how
from
I
his
interact,
world, yeah.
everything like that. He's just like, it's fucking fascinating. So he'd be fucking fascinated.
But
He
the
ain't going to
thing-
walk into his nan as a kid and say, put the fucking kettle on, is he?
But the thing is, I mean, he was brought up in a different world.
Yeah, completely different.
If he was brought up by a butler, it's complete. Does he still
Yeah,
fucking live at
he's really close
Chelsea?
with Jeeves. Yeah.
He still lives there, yeah.
Yeah, he still lives in. Yeah, he lives in.
So
Fulham
his
next to
roots are
sister.
still there.
Yeah, it's all there.
That's what I always
He
think.
went boarding school.
Yeah, well, there you
You
go.
know what I mean? He was shipped off.
Could you imagine your nan letting you go boarding school? She'd have been too fucking worried.
She used to help me bunk off so I could play cards with her and fucking... I remember that as a kid, fucking bunking off school and then going to her taking me down B&Q so I could buy bamboo shoots to make an oriental garden in the fucking middle of Dagenham.
You used to let us bunk. We used to come in and play FIFA.
Yeah.
About 6 of us.
Yeah.
And we lived 30 seconds from the school.
Yeah.
We couldn't have made it any more obvious
Good
if
as
we
gold.
fucking tried.
Yeah. You don't want to go... Well, don't bother then, you'll
Yeah.
learn more here.
You do what you do, and she, as I say, she was a girl after my own heart, you
Yeah,
know, and
she was
I'm
good.
sure I'd have got on with her like house on fire.
Old door, that's what they used to call her, Aunt Door.
Old door, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I still can't... I don't know about you, Pete, but when people say to me, and we're out, you know, like someone might say to my daughter, is that famous Nan? I could scream because I think, how can I be famous? I'm Margie Keith from Bethnal Green.
Yeah, but
it doesn't ring true to me.
But do you know what? I wouldn't even describe you like... It's not fame, it's you're loved. There's a difference. I
Yeah,
think
but it
being
don't-
famous is just everyone knows
yeah,
who
it
you
don't.
are.
Yeah, it don't ring true to me.
But yeah, of course, like lots of people know you are now, but actually I don't know anyone that doesn't love you, and that's different. So there's a massive difference between, you know, being famous and being loved. And actually it's not that you're the famous
Yeah,
Nan, you're
I
the
think-
loved Nan, because you remind so many different people
of their name.
but
This is what they
for-
all say.
For different reasons, I imagine.
You know, they say to me, oh, you're just like my nan.
Yeah.
You're just like my old mum. And if I had a pound for everyone that said that, I'd be a multi-millionaire.
But do you know what the nice thing is that what everyone wants when you lose someone, or especially when it comes to grief, is everyone wants something to believe in and to have hope. And sometimes I think what it is people just believe in you as a person, and that's why they love you, because we can all pull something out of people that reminds us of someone.
Someone else,
and
yeah.
And that's a really beautiful thing, because what you're doing is you're giving comfort to,
But, you
to
know,
people
like,
that don't have it.
I'd say, we were talking before, and I mean, as I told you, Pete, I was one of 8, and I'm the last one now. I've been through grief so many times, you know, so many times, and you think to yourself, oh, how much more, how much more?
If you was going to say, because, you know, it's something that comes up on like the pod quite a lot, is, you know, there's no right or wrong way to deal with grief. But, I mean, if you was going to, how have you done that? How have you dealt with it?
Well, we were saying about that before. You know, when my husband first passed, because you're in a state and God knows what, and I remember I was in a bit of a bad way, and my mum, bless her, come in one day, and she didn't say nothing to me and that. And when she went, she said to my daughter, Nance, don't forget when I go to tell your mum. And I thought, what's she on about? And my daughter come down and she said to me, Mum, Nanny's a bit worried about you because she's saying you've lost a lot of weight and blah, you know, which you do, Pete, you do. And she said, she told me to tell you, you can't live with the dead, live on their memories. And Pete, honest to God, that was like a weight lifted off me. I felt like guilty, you'd lost someone. Yeah. And I was saying before, I might be singing, I think, oh, I mustn't sing.
Yeah.
You've done it. And I think when she said, I think it made me, well, I can either sing or swim and get to the other side. And that's what I've done. Yeah. I sort of made myself stronger.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my older sister said to me, you must be strong, Marge. I don't know where you get your strength. But I had to, Pete, for me. For me.
Do you know what? That's the most important part of that, is doing it for you. And it's similar to, you know, someone once said to me that you can't let the death of someone else be the death of you.
No,
and it's so true. But
and it is true. When you think about it, Pete, you can't live with the dead. No. Live on the memories.
Yeah, I love
the lovely memories that you've got, which I do about all my family.
Yeah.
But, you know, as I told you before, me and my daughter was on her own with 2 boys, and I told you I fucking grafted. I did graft. But I'm proud of what I've done.
Yeah.
But in a way, and as you know, inside you learn to be that bit stronger, don't you, Pete? Because you're still here, you've got to go on.
Yeah.
I'm interrupting you now. Sorry, Pete, you'll have to continue this conversation later. I put a giant fucking clock there in front of you.
How long have we been going? Fucking hell, we've been going that long.
When that hit 45, wrap it and play your game. You're 7 minutes over.
Oh, Pete, sorry, we've got a game to play.
Let's play a little game, darling.
Cheer. How can you not see it? It's there, look.
To be honest, Bo,
because we're having a nice chat.
We was enjoying it. We got to dunk the biscuit in the tea.
Dunk the biscuit in the tea?
Right, it's Nance Calf, but it's my rules. So today we're going to have a dunk off. You need to pick it. You're going to interrupt me already. I'm trying to do the intro.
Dunk off, sorry. Yeah. No, you're doing a good job. Carry on.
If you've got questions, fire away now before we get right into it.
No. I'm going to let you finish. Come on, you need your moment.
Thank you, mate. So you do your dunk off, right? So you're going to pick your weapon, you're going to hold it in the cup of tea for as long as you possibly can, and then pull it out, and then you've got to tap it on the side to make sure it doesn't break. Why do you look so fucking confused? It's the easiest thing in the world, mate.
Right, so listen, I'm very competitive.
Yes.
All right, so I just want to get the rules right before we start.
So you want to win, in other words?
Yes, darling, yeah. I mean, I love you, and it's really nice to sit opposite.
Yeah, but you want to win, yeah.
No, but I do, and it's nice to sit opposite you like this. And actually, now I can see more of you. It's great. I really like your eyebrows.
Fuck the eyebrows. Don't worry about my eyebrows.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Angry Birds.
I knew you'd fucking say that because you've been with him.
Why are you blaming me? Up the Angry Birds.
Because that's what you say.
Don't raise your eyebrows at me, love.
Well, she can't put them down.
You wait, I'll get them done. You wait, I'll get them done.
No, you look lovely.
That's shut him up.
No, you look lovely.
Shut him up.
Right, crack on. I need take this seriously. Pick your weapons.
All right.
And I'm the ref, but she cheats. Because she lost earlier.
I don't cheat.
Yeah, you cheated earlier.
Are you cheating?
Yeah. I want a proper dunk, Pete. None of this half-hearted shit.
What are you going with? You're going with a chocolate digestive?
I want you to pick that one.
I am.
But think of aerodynamics.
I am.
Don't even like that movie. It just sounded really cool, didn't it?
Do I go?
You've got to look at the density of the biscuit, Pete. So the amount of water that it can absorb.
So that's a chocolate hobnob or a chocolate digestive or just a rich... I'm going to go rich tea.
Can't eat them now. He fucking fingered every single one of them.
Well,
he's washed his hands.
Have I?
Whoa.
I don't know.
Remember, you've got to dunk it, then you pull it out when you're ready, but you've got to tap it on the side of the mug.
You've got to tap it like that.
Yeah. Right, 3...
I feel a bit nervous.
2, 1, go.
Bit more, Pete.
Yeah,
you're cheating.
Yeah, Pete,
bit
don't
more.
Take the piss, mate. Actually, dunk the biscuit.
It's dunked in there.
It's not, mate.
Listen, I haven't just put the tip in.
He said that to me before.
It's the first time I've played soggy biscuit.
Who's going to tell us when to
Sam
pull
told
it?
me all about it before, though.
You pull it out when you're ready to pull it out, but if it breaks when you pull it out, you've lost. Oh, and now you've got to tap it on the side. No, she's fucked it. You've won.
You've got it. Have I won?
Yeah, you've won.
Oh, look, I'll tap it.
Go on, now get your mouth around it.
Look at the fucking... How easy, bro.
Yeah, but he went longer.
You got it all down your.
Look at
no.
the state of you.
I'm
You got
getting
all
a
pearls
tissue.
down you. Look at your
It's all
pearls.
over the pearls and that.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
oh, someone got a bit of tissue.
Well, no one's wiping it for you. Look where he's gone.
I wipe it myself.
I'll wipe it.
Pete,
Don't worry. Switch the cameras off and I'll wipe her down.
When she was doing the Ryan Gosling interview, I've had to go and hide in the bathroom in the hotel because I was cringing so much. It's
Ryan
really
Gosling went to the bathroom
uncomfortable.
afterwards.
Yeah, it's proper uncomfortable. She's sitting there flirting. I've got you flirting, saying you want to clean up her mess. The cameraman saying, oh, is she wet? It gets.
You're
it's a
jealous.
lot for me, you know. It's a fucking lot.
Listen,
She's got
stay
Gary
at home.
Baldy coming round later. It's all
Stay,
going on.
stay at home. Don't watch. Right,
it's all good.
Exactly. Do us a
Don't
favour, Bo. Fuck off. All right.
won't
We're
go.
having a nice
I'm gonna
fucking
go
time.
fuck off with Sam, mate.
This is like a please.
Yeah, me and Sam are going out for a night out. Me and Sam. Right, Pete won. Say congratulations.
Congratulations, Pete. It pains me to say it, but there you go. You was the winner.
Thank you so much. I feel like you let me win.
Yeah, I did. Well, Pete, it's been lovely. What the fuck are you laughing at?
No, there was something really, I can't. It's what she said, and then my mind starts going. Is
said?
it, no, don't, I can't.
You're really interrupting our moment.
Yeah,
there.
I'll
She's
tell you.
about to say something fucking lovely.
She wipes her mouth. I'll tell you
Wait,
later.
no. Look, I've just had a biscuit.
See what I'm saying? It's
I've just
impossible
had a
not
biscuit.
to. Yeah, all right, sorry.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, fuck you and all
Fuck
the long-haired
you.
piece of shit.
Fucking beardy little twat.
Going great at the top there. I wish I would go grey.
I hope you're leaving that in. That's funny.
Oh, shit.
Well, Pete, it's been lovely having you on my show. Apart from this fucking nuisance,
Isn't it?
you've been a nuisance all the way
I
through.
don't want to get involved in all this. This is really awkward.
But we don't need a voyeur, mate. Can't do the
Thanks.
washing up or
See you
something.
later, Grandad. If you can transfer
Bye,
me £20
darling.
pocket
Bye,
money, that would be
darling.
beautiful. Thank you, mate.
Thank you, you lovely lot out there. Thanks for watching. Watch and
Like.
watch,
Like,
and
subscribe.
I got help here. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.
Beautifully done. Smash that.
I had help here and all.